All right guys, how you doing today? It's Robert Hall, and in today's video we're talking about this whole rig right here, specifically something that my friend discovered about it, and the gear, talking about the Godox SA17. This is a Bowens adapter that allows you to mount the SAP projection snoot onto any of the Bowens mount LEDs, and it also works with some flashes like the 400 Pro, or you can put it in front of a 200 on an S bracket, but it does not work with larger flashes like the 600 Pro or 1200 Pro. This comes with these little cookies or gobos that you can put in here to control the shape of the light. That's what a projection snoot does. Now we can control the light in multiple ways. We can use little flags, we can put gels on it if we're not using an RGB LED like I am here. There's a lot of little things that you can control, but one of the big ones is being able to put these in there, these gobo discs. And unfortunately, the selection of gobo discs just isn't that great. I know the standard ones that come with it are like all corny shapes that I personally would never use, and they've opened up a little bit in terms of offering some more usable patterns and like geometric shapes, blinds, windows, that sort of thing. They've definitely got a lot more options now, but what my buddy discovered, and by my buddy I mean Christopher Berry, a photographer out of Tucson, Arizona.
Shout out Chris Berry.
Whoop, whoop. He discovered that these Magmod mag masks, which are designed for use with the mag beam, actually slide in here perfectly. So perfectly. So effortless. Hold on, I need two hands apparently. You do still have to kind of open this up. There we go. All right. So we go in there, we completely obstruct the outer edge, we get the entire gobo being visible, and you know, we can still rotate it, do everything that we would do with the other masks. And the ones from Magmod, they are just much more usable for this type of stuff. Like you've got a lot of geometric patterns, you've got a spotlight, you've got a slash, you've got some interesting ones that kind of cut the light in a unique way that doesn't look like anything specific, just more abstract. So tons of options there. So if you're already hanging on to all of these mag masks, then hey, you've got plenty of gobos. Or if you just look at these mag mask options from Magmod, then you can, you know, purchase a set that you think will fit well and just know that you can use them right away. When you use these with the mag beam, you can't control the softness of it at all, but now with this you can, right? So we can kind of defocus it a little bit. You just don't have this control when using this with the mag beam. The mag beam is optimized so that it just displays it in a sharp pattern. I guess you could make an argument that you can move the mag grip up and down to kind of defocus it a little bit, but no matter what, you don't have this level of control, and it's not so easy like it is here. Now, in addition to the mag masks that are available for this and the gobos that you can get from Godox, which have since been expanded, so there's a few more options, I also received an email from somebody who asked me if I would be willing to measure the gobos. So he asked me to measure the size of these discs, and what I found out is that they are 64.5 to 65 millimeters, which happens to be the size of some very popular gobo systems used in the past. So whether you have an old set of gobos from an older system, or you look online for some that will work with a 65 millimeter gobo holder, then they will assumably drop right in here and fit perfectly fine. So a lot more options for the gobos out there, which is great because there just wasn't enough from Godox to start with. And just so you guys know, I am displaying this working with the SC150R, and honestly that was just so I could do the dumb little intro thing. But the reality is this is not a great fit for the SC150R. It physically fits fine, but because the SC150R has this diffuse light source to allow it to be an RGB COB light, this homogenizes all those different colored LEDs back there. But because of that design, it's just very inefficient, so you do not get very much light at all. So this still works best if you're using it with COB LEDs, and we still have not seen a flash specific adapter to allow the SAP to work on all the Bowens mount, but again, does work, kind of gets you there. Really inefficient on lights like the 400 and 200 on a Bowens mount adapter. All right guys, that's it for today's video. Leave any questions you have in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and until next time.